After sitting around looking at this yarn, I finally decided I wanted to make something with it. I measured the circumference of my waist and then I went ahead to make a circle with that, which is 30 inches. After making a circle, I went ahead and double crocheted in every other stitch to give it a little mesh effect because I didn't want the stitches to be too close. Working without a pattern can be very difficult, especially when you do not know your measurements. My hips measure 42 inches and my waist is 30 inches. So with that, I can go ahead and manipulate the pattern freehand. Instead of inserting my hook into the entire stitch, I only inserted the hook into one half of the stitch, so that way I could get the double-sided effect, being the wrong side is not flat, it is textured, and the right side is flat. Since this is a freehand pattern, after completing 5 rows of double crochet, I then went ahead and started increasing after the 6th row. This means if you had like 30 double crochets in the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row, you should now have 31 to 32 stitches in your 6th row. I only increased on the back part of the shorts. I did not remember to increase on the front. Now you will see how this affects my fitting later. Please make sure you give it a try to see that it fits perfectly fine, especially if this is your first time doing it, which is also my first time doing it. But just try it on, make sure it fits, goes over your hips and snug to your waist, and you should be fine. If you're using a multicolored yarn and you would like to get a different pattern on the bottom from your waist, what you need to do is when you increase your stitches, make sure you shift to the right or shift to the left. So that means where you increase your stitches is always different, so it doesn't leave a line, and also makes your colors shift to the right or shift to the left. After reaching your desired length, what you need to do is crochet a single chain from the center back to the center front, and this chain should measure the same as your crotch length. This is because you want when you try it on, it fits perfectly fine and it does not squeeze your petite. After crocheting your single chain across each center, what you need to do is double crochet into your single chain, and then you could continue going around the leg. Here is a clip of what that would look like once you extend it, and keep going around until you get to your desired length. I want mine really short, so I'm only probably gonna add 1 more or 2 more rows and leave it like that. After making the first leg, please make sure that you just try it on, just give it a try to make sure that it fits perfectly fine before you continue, because if you continue and you don't try it, you got to remember that this is a freehand pattern and it could easily not fit depending on how much of a beginner you are. This is probably going to be a swimsuit cover-up, so I left it at that length. It is really short, but at the same time I do like the length, I do like the color. I don't want to waste all the yarn on the length, and I'll try it on in a second. Okay, so this is what the short looks like when I put it on. Now, it was a little bit tight in the front, and this is because I only increased my stitches at the back, and this is why you need a pattern and not to do it freehand. But I'm sure that as soon as it touches some water, it will be a little bit stretched, and that way I'll be more comfortable. It'll be more comfortable on me. Now, thank you so much for tuning into my video. I do hope you remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos.